Robert Friends, Gene Glenn and Jeff Giss. Timekeeper, Andrew Fay, Dr. Team Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to a great night of boxing in the red corner from Georgetown, Ohio, Mike Stocky. En la esquina azul, in the blue corner from Erie, Pennsylvania, Angelo Fuentes.
Here we go. First bout on the card. We got Stucky versus Fuentes. Now Stucky's coming out of the red corner. Fuentes is coming out of the blue corner. But these are probably the junior weights, small division. So we'll see which fighter can actually show what he could do in the ring. You know, we've got two fighters, one coming out of Ohio, and we'll see what he could do. And this will probably turn out to be a pretty good fight, a first fight on the card, first bout. So we'll see how this goes. Now, when you look at these young fighters, the first thing you got to look at is you got to look at their technique. You got to see how they're able to move around in the ring. As you can see, Stucky comes out throwing, and Fuentes just stand on defense. They're just kind of going at it. This is almost like a street brawl already. And when you see these fighters come out like that, you just want to make sure that they can keep the intensity, keep up the energy, and you just kind of see how each fighter is just kind of coming out full throttle, straight out of the blue corner. And you always want to, when you see young fighters all the time, especially when they're at this age, you want to see how they develop, you want to see how they grow. You just kind of see Stucky's just kind of keeping his cool, making sure he stays on offense, and that's the end of the first round. All right, here comes the second round, and probably looks like whoever pulled off that first round, you know, it's kind of hard to tell right now because each fighter's just kind of going at it. And you see the blue corner, Fuentes just kind of keeping his cool, making sure he's waiting on his punches, making sure he's keeping his combos. These are two, for these fighters to be this age, they're really well trained. They're just kind of going at it. It's almost like a street ball right now. You expect it out of young fighters. Not too much technique, but you just do see him taking and throwing a lot of punches. And that's what you see, especially out of the blue corner. Fuentes, he's keeping on the offense, making sure he keeps Stucky back without having to throw too much. But this is what we see in this first bout. Just a lot of punches being thrown, and you just want to see who could come out on top of these young fighters. And Stucky's just got that. He's got that eye of the tiger in his eye. He looks like he wants to take this fight, and for us, you know, just knock Fuentes back into the ropes, and that'll be the end of the second round. All right, here we go, the beginning of the third round and final round. Each fighter coming out, hands up. And once again, Stucky's just standing. He's keeping that same intensity, keeping Fuentes back, keeping him up against the ropes. And that's probably what's going to win him this fight. You know, you saw Fuentes start off kind of fast, kind of rough. And now we're seeing which fighter is actually able to just keep this thing in motion and keep it a good fight. But you see Stucky just stand on offense and Fuentes stand on defense. And that'll do it for the third round. We'll see who can pull this fight off and who's going to be the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by decision, the red corner. Presenting in the red corner from Cleveland, Ohio, Jair Peterson. En la esquina azul, the blue corner, Dan Alcrien.
Well, here we go, ready for the second bout of the night. You got Peterson and Alcred. Peterson's coming out of the red corner. Alcred is coming out of the blue corner. And we'll see which fighter can keep the intensity going. We've had the first fight was a pretty good fight. Let's see what we could do for the second bout on the card here. So now each fighter, these are the young fights. So like I said, when you see these young fighters when they first start out, they're always starting out just pretty fast pace. A lot of punches thrown, but this fighter looks like they're a little bit patient. It looks like they're going to be a little, just see what they can do. As you can just kind of see the red corner, Peterson's starting off. He's just kind of waiting on his punches, making sure he gets a good shot. You see Al-Quid just kind of stand back, stand on his toes, moving around. This is going to be a good fight as Al-Quid just kind of just goes for the body there. But Peterson has definitely looked like he's got control of this fight. He's moving around pretty good there so far. He's got him in the corner. And not a lot of punches landed yet, but each fighter is just staying on offense, moving around. And that's what we want to see out of each fighter. As you can see, Peterson definitely keeping the advantage, moving around, staying on his toes, making sure he keeps his opponent just out of the way. And that's you just got to kind of wait for that opening when you get into these first few rounds. You got to wait for that opening, keep your fighter on the ropes, and that's what we see Peterson doing out of the red corner here. And he's definitely keeping Al-Quid on his toes, moving around, just waiting for the smart shots, and that's what you want to see. He's definitely waiting on the smart shots, moving in, and you see Al-Quid just kind of keeping his cool, staying back, making sure he keeps. But there we go again. I mean, Peterson's definitely got him on he's got him on defense, keeping him on his game, and that's what you want to see out of. I mean, you want to make sure that you got a fighter that can keep control of the ring, and that's what you see Peterson doing, and that'll do it for the first round. All right, here we go, a second round of boxing here. And once again, Peterson comes out. He looks like he's still maintaining that control. He's got Al-Quid backing up, got him on defense, and Peterson's making sure he keeps that angle. You know, when you get that angle, you can get that good punch in, keep those combos flowing. And this is what we're seeing out of this fighter so far. Just a lot of punches being thrown. He's got Al-Quid definitely on defense, making sure he makes it, sticking and moving, taking body shots, and he's not afraid. He's not afraid to go for the big punches, and that's what we're seeing out of this first fight. You know, when you see a fighter and he's got a fighter just moving around like that, you definitely know he's got control of this fight. Right now, it looks like Peterson's definitely got control, and he's moving around. I mean, look at his footwork. He's dancing, and Al-Quid is coming with some haymakers, but he can't land. And that's the thing. You got to be able to land some punches, and that's what we want to see. But right now, it looks like Peterson's definitely just kind of playing it cool right now, you know, keeping the points, taking smart shots, good combo packs right there. And he's able to make some moves, make some good moves, and he's giving him some time. And there we go. He's at it again, keeping his cool, taking some, looking down his opponent, making sure he's getting some good shots, and that's what you want to see. You got to see Al-Quid. He's definitely trying to get in there. If he can get inside and get some good punches, but right now it looks like Peterson's definitely got control of this fight. You want to see each fighter take smart punches, and that's what we're seeing out of this fight. You see each fighter just kind of waiting for a shot, waiting to get a good shot. And that'll be it for the second round. We're going to head into the final round here. All right, here's round 3. And once again, Peterson comes out. Looks like he's got control. And, you know, when you look at young fighters and you watch them grow, you want them to develop into something special. And when you see them at this age, the things that you kind of want them is to stick at it, stay at it if they want to make the sport as a career and they want to turn pro. And you see it a lot with their passion. Are they passionate about the sport? This is something that they want to do. And right now we're seeing, you know, 2 fighters just going at it, and they look very passionate. They look very patient. And it looks like they want to fight, you know, and that's what we're seeing out of these first 2 fights. You know, you see these young kids, they come out here at an early age, and they're putting on the show. And this kid Peterson's definitely looks like he's got the technique, and he looks like he's moving pretty good in there. And I mean, he just definitely looks like he's got the confidence, and he's taking advantage. And Al-Quid just looks like he's just on the move, trying to make sure that he doesn't get hit too hard. and he's trying to make sure he can find an open punch, and that's what we see right there. Nice hook, right hook by Alcrin, and Peterson's just maintained. He's keeping his fighter boxed in, and definitely keeping him on the ropes. This has turned out to be a good fight. But you see Peterson maintaining control. He's kept Alcrin on the move the entire fight, and that's what we've seen. And I mean, just look at him. I mean, he just looks like a prize fighter. I mean, look how he's moving, and look how he's just making sure he keeps his opponent moving. You know, he's definitely maintained that. You can tell he's got the strong hand in this fight, and that's probably what's going to win it for him. He just looks like he's got a lot of swag, a lot of confidence, and he's going in for those tough punches, and that'll do it for the third round. This might not be a hard one for the judges to judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner by decision. He is the red corner, J.R. Peterson. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our third fight of the night, tercera pelea de la noche. In the red corner from Cleveland, Ohio, James Carroll. In the blue corner from Toledo, Ohio, Samar Booker.
Here we go, ready for bout 3 of the night. We got Carl running out of the red corner, and Booker fighting out of the blue corner. And this looks like a pretty evenly matched fight so far. I mean, when you look at their reach, Booker may be a little bit taller, but Carl looks like he's definitely got the speed, and they look about equally matched reach, and they're coming out fighting. And you see Carl, he's coming out with the power punches early. Now this has turned out to be a street fight, as each fighter is just coming out throwing hooks. I mean, they're just going at it. Not too many structured combos, and you see Booker just kind of bouncing off of him to keep Carl, and just he's trying to take smarter shots now. And it's good when you see fighters utilize that jab to keep their opponent down. But Carl's coming at him with a lot of energy out of the red corner, and we just got to see how long he can keep this up. But Booker he's just trying to play his cards right, trying to play smart, and we'll see how this turns out. One thing you see also is Carl's just kind of being patient. He's watching his fighter. And he's making sure that the shots that he's taking, he's going to land. And that's what you see also. With Booker, you kind of see him just kind of sitting back and just waiting for the right shot. He's waiting for the right time. You know, it's kind of died down now, where they started off such at a high pace, and now they're just kind of easing their way, making sure they take smarter punches. I think when you get your head rung like that in the first few seconds of the fight, you try to play your cards smart, and that's what's going to do it for the first round. All right, here we go, coming in for the second round. You know, we saw Carl come out really strong that first round, kept Booker on his toes. Both fighters still got that energy. They're still throwing a lot of punches, moving along, trying to get the right shots. And you see both fighters definitely looks like they've got the endurance the last 3 rounds. We're in the second round, and they're still at it. You just kind of see Carl just kind of sit back, making sure he takes the right shots. And that's what you want to see out of a fighter. You know, you want to just kind of see which one, who can stay in the game, come out with a lot of high energy, sit back, and that's what we see out of Booker. Booker's just kind of sitting back, and he started off with high energy. Now he's just waiting on his opponent, waiting on those punches, and he's coming in strong. And now we just kind of see Carl just buying his time. You know, he still got the energy, but he's taking smarter punches, and he's got Booker definitely on the ropes. And this is what we want to see. And anytime you watch a fight, you know, you want to see who can last, who can keep that energy. And right now, Carl's keeping energy. He started off real fast. Now he's just taking his time and taking smart punches. Just dodged a nice shot right there, and that'll do it. And we'll see what happens in this next round. That'll do it for the second round.
22 after this round.
All right, now they're coming out. Carl looks like he's definitely ready for another round of boxing. He came out just kind of jogging to his opponent. He's come out to fight. And they've been doing that all fight. I mean, just going at it. And we see him come out with a lot of high energy, moving in, moving out. And Booker's just been sitting back while Carl just been, with every season opportunity, he goes on the attack. He moves inside and he tries to strike his opponent just with a heavy blow. You just kind of see Booker just kind of buying his time, going out with that jab. And this is just an amazing fight. You know, they're patient, but they're actually anxious to make sure that they land some blows. And you see Carl right there just making sure he gets himself out of trouble as Booker just stays back there. You know, he knows that he's got the advantage with the reach, but Carl knows he's got the speed, and he's landing punches. So this is going to be it's going to probably be tough to judge, because when you see a fighter constantly on attack like that, it's hard to measure those punches, and that's what you see out of Carl. He's just kind of just going on the inside, making sure he takes smart shots. Right there, nice shot up top, sitting back and waiting once again as you see Booker just keeping that jab, keeping patient. But Carl's staying on offense and definitely taking some smart shots. And that'll do it for this fight. It's in the hands of the judges now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by decision, the red corner, James Cano.
Hello, Jay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our fourth fight of the night. Nuestra cuarta pelea de la noche. In the red corner, from Johnstown, Ohio, Levi Collins. And in the blue corner, from Columbus, Ohio, Grayson Gooden.
All right, here we go, ready for the fourth fight of the night. They got out of the red corner Collins, and out of the blue corner you got Goodell. These are two young fighters, so we'll see how they start off. They'll probably start off really fast, like we see a lot of the young fighters starting off. And it's just always amazing to see somebody at this age, this young, be brave enough to get in the ring. And one thing about Gooden is he's definitely. He looks like he at his age, but Collins looks like he's coming out on the just all out, and good. He's keeping his hands down, which is an odd way to odd formation out of a fighter, just odd. And he's just but you see Collins taking advantage as a little fighter, coming in with the punches, and you see Good just kind of going at him, taking easy. You look at young fighters like this. It's just amazing how they're able just to keep their cool and to be trained. And you see that out of little Gooden right now. And that'll do it for the first round. All right, here we go. We're headed to the second round. And Gooden is coming out. Once again, he's firing. And we just kind of see Collins just kind of sit back. And he's just kind of let Gooden just kind of wear himself out. And we'll see if he can last this whole fight at the same pace. And you just kind of see Collins just sitting back, waiting for the open shot, and we'll just see how long he can keep this up. And when you see, it's always amazing when you watch young fighters. It's just like you never know what they're going to do next. You never know who's going to throw that big punch. You see Gooden just kind of come with a haymaker there. Collins hits the deck, but that probably won't be a knockout. He probably just slipped. But these young fighters, they're trying to make a name for themselves. They got people watching. Their parents are probably watching, and you want to see just what they can do if they're going to grow and develop into the sport. You want to see their technique, and that's what we're seeing out of these two young fighters. But Gooden's definitely keeping his energy. He's able to just keep his energy, sitting back, and he comes in, takes some strong punches, and that'll do it for the second round. All right, here we go. Get ready for this third round. So far, it looks like Gooden is pretty much dominating this fight. We've seen Collins kind of keep himself in it by landing a few punches. As you can see, these two little guys just kind of going at it. Right now, we see Gooden still on the offense. He's definitely keeping Collins on his toes. Collins is trying to hit some of those power punches, but Gooden has been able to capitalize by landing a lot of little bitty punches here and there, and he's also landed some power punches. We kind of see Collins once again, they're just kind of like in a tussle, and we see Gooden just really giving him the heat. Really, he's been at it the whole fight. He's kept the same pace, a lot of high endurance. And when you see these little guys go at it, that's what you see. You just kind of see them just definitely able to capitalize. And at that age, they're not packing a lot of power, but those punches actually hurt when they're that small. They may not hurt to a big man, but at their size, and that's what we've seen out of Gooden. He's been able to land a lot of punches. And Collins continues to remain on his toes, backing up, just kind of waiting for the open shot. That'll do it for the third round.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the winner. In the blue corner, from Columbus, Ohio, Grayson Gooden. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our fifth fight of the night. La quinta pelea de la noche. In the red corner, from Akron, Ohio, Isaiah Jones. In the blue corner, from Fremont, Zion Bensheimer.
All right, we're getting ready for the fifth fight of the night. I got my man Vic Tony here with me, and he has some pretty good fights on the card so far. And we're just gonna finish up here. A little bit of technical difficulties at first, but we worked way through them, and we're back in action. Ready for the fifth fight of the night. So what have we seen so far, Vic? I mean, some good fights.
Oh my God, I'm wishing y'all was able to see what we was in here seeing. We got good action, especially with this fifth fight right here.
Good action,
guys
good action.
Straight punches down the pipe, coming around with the hooks.
I mean, you can see that they've been using that jab pretty much good tonight, and that's what we want to see. Good footwork, great fight. We just saw a connection there. I mean, this is out of red. In black shorts out of the blue. He looks like he's really in shape and ready for this fight. Throwing some really good jabs out of USA. Red, I mean, he's looking really good.
Yeah, red corner is he's a little bit more patient. Blue corner is coming to get his off early. Red's trying to counter.
And that's what you want to see out of each fighter. You want to see who's got that patience, who's got that ability to kind of sit back and wait on the punches. And I mean, not just that, but just impress the judges. Is that right?
Oh yeah. And then when you see the red corner, he has his red Sting outfit on, which means he's conditioned and he's seasoned.
I mean, each fighter looks good. I mean, Blue looks good. He's got good footwork. I mean, just to be a young fight, I mean, this is what you kind of expect. Not very high energy. They're just kind of being patient, waiting for each other to open up. I mean, that's basically what you see out of this fight here.
Oh man, you see that on Sting red corner?
Yeah, that's a red corner. We got Blue with the blue gloves on. You see a little bit of action there.
Red's bringing that pressure.
Yeah, he's bringing the pressure. I mean, he's got the advantage. He's got the reach. I mean, you can look at him right there. He's got the reach. He's just able to do a little bit more with that reach, and that's what you see the advantage right there.
The volume. He's going to run Blue corner out.
You think so?
Yeah, he's going to run him out. Look at the volume. Look at his eyes. You see it in his eyes. Blue might be done.
I don't know. I mean, you just got to kind of see what happens. So we're going to get ready for the next round. We'll be right back.
He might have a few fights, maybe 10. Red corner looks like he has at least 20 plus, 30 plus fights. Come out with the jab, popping right out the gate, the 1-2. Oh yeah. Blue's competing though. He is competing. He has some heart. Blue has some heart. Red corner just crazy pressure. It's a good competitive fight. Nice jab. Red corner. Blue corner with the check hook. Red corner has head movement. Blue corner has got too much head. Yeah, you can't push off Red corner. He wants to get to that action. He wants to get back to it. your body hit for the red corner.
All right, I'm back. Vic had a little bit of some more technical difficulties, but other than that, still a good fight. So far, it looks like red corner's got the advantage. I mean, what do you see, Vic? You see the same thing over there?
Blue was saving. He was saving that this whole second round. He just let off a real good combination. He's finishing this round strong.
Yeah, we see Red coming very with a lot of high energy, man. I mean, it's excellent to see when you see these young fighters and they're able just to come out with that high energy. And sometimes you hope that they can, he just landed a nice punch there. Sometimes you hope that you can see that high energy the whole fight.
Yeah, blue corner's a silent storm. He's weathering it, and he's getting off. He's getting off when he finds his chances. Got a little blood coming out his nose. I wonder how many fights he had.
All right, we're getting ready for this last round. We got Vic Tony here. We looking at this fight. So far, it looks like Red's got the advantage. Blue corner's had a lot of nice little punches here and there. Red's been able to kind of just sit back and just use that jab. He's coming out now. I mean, once again, he's coming out looking very, very. This is the last round, so they're coming out with a lot of heat. Ooh, he landed some nice ones.
Calculated this round though. He ain't lose no fight. He's still in it.
Yeah, Blue's got a lot of fight in him. I mean, that's what you see. Ooh, nice. Punch landed there.
Blue surprising me. I like this kid.
Come on, champ. We can do it. We can do it.
Yeah.
Right there. 1-1-2. 1-1-2.
He's looking really, really good. I mean, this kid's got patience. I mean, he's able to just capitalize on a lot of. I think it's the reach. It's that reach advantage.
But blue corner has more finesse.
Like
Red has the length, he has the pressure, but the blue corner has the finesse. He's able to make him miss small and make him pay. He has some good counters. He's catching his jab now.
You see Red just kind of just sitting back and he's waiting for that opening. Oh, they're locked up now.
Red is getting a little tired.
I think he's getting tired.
Getting a little tired.
He's able to land some punches.
He's still pressing.
He's able to land some punches there. That's amazing how you can see him landing those punches. Nice body shot, yeah. And there he is again, going back up top. He's mixing it up. I mean, that's what you got to give. He's able to mix it up.
Red got the experience.
He's definitely got the experience. You just kind of see Blue kind of just buckling under pressure, Got to get off those ropes, He's got to move around. And he's got to look for the opening if he wants to win this last round. I mean, you just kind of see him panic.
That left hook is Blue's bread and butter. He wants to land that. But he made it through this fight. That was a good fight for him to make it through.
So it's in the hands of the judges now.
Yeah, blue corner doesn't even have 10 fights. I just asked one of his corner.
Well, he's only got 10 fights.
He got less than 10.
Oh, less than 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, each fighter had their pros and cons. He'll grow into the sport, When you're young like that, that's what you got to kind of expect. You got to kind of expect to come out and just get a little bit of experience under your belt. Take it as it comes. He was able to take the punches. That's good enough, I mean, you can tell he's probably exhausted. I mean, if he's only got 10 fights, I mean, Red gave him Province gave him a run for his money. I mean, he was all over this fight.
He competed. Came out here and competed.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, got to give it to him. He came out, he competed, he finished.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got this return. The winner from Akron, Ohio, Isaiah Combs.
That's what we kind of expected over there. I mean, he had the advantage, definitely had the reach, threw more punches. I mean, it was basically, it wasn't a calculated fight. We kind of knew who had the advantage coming in. Province had the reach out of the red corner. That's what you kind of expect. He goes home with the prize, but Blue will work at it. He'll come back and he'll try it again. as we get ready for this next bout.
Yeah, he just got twice as many fights as him.
Well, that was Isaiah Jones that was in the ring out of the blue corner.
Yeah, he had twice as many fights as the blue corner.
So we're good. Yeah, we're about 6. Good job, Isaiah.
Zion out of the blue corner. He just gotta stay in the gym. That's it. Be all right. I like him. He's a little disappointed in himself, but
It's just what it takes, you know. When you in this sport, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but you stay at it. You know, you get better every fight. So we get ready for this bout. I believe this is bout 7 of the night. And we got Malik Bennett and Vernon Reed. And Reed is coming out of the blue corner. We got Malik coming out of the red corner. And we'll see what these two prize fighters has, in store for after we've seen some great fights tonight. You know, I mean, could you agree, Vin?
oh yeah, real good fights. This is well matched. We gotta give a shout out to Tommy for matchmaking these shows, coming out of Golden String. Tommy did a good job matching this card. Reed's on his toes, coming out of the blue corner. Hope he's not wasting his energy. He looks ready though.
It's always good when you see these guys getting in the ring at this age, because they can grow into the sport. They can grow, and you never know who's going to be that champion one day. And that's the thing about watching amateur boxing, is when you see these guys going at it at this age, you can only just kind of just predict it and just watch them develop and see who sticks with the sport.
Yeah, I just like to watch their eyes, watch their composure. Red corner, he's not doing much. He seems relaxed. Blue has a lot of tension. He's on the balls of his feet though. He looks good, like he's going to be working the ring. Red corner's kind of flat-footed. Looks like he's going to be a heavy puncher.
Hey, he looks like he's going to be a heavy puncher. Looks like Blue, out of the blue, he looks like he's going to have the speed. That's what I'm seeing. I mean, he looks like he's got the agility. Definitely. He's definitely got the reach. We'll see what happens. They see sometimes speed conquers with power, so we'll see what happens.
It's the little things.
Red
Red corner got his name on the back of his tank top. We got blue corner with a little mismatch. We're gonna see what it come with. Last fight we had the Sting gear that was matching. And he was serious business coming out of red corner. We see a red corner with the matching ring side. See what he got. Flat foot, heavy. Let's see some heavy punches coming out of the red corner. Speed in the blue.
We've been in for a treat tonight. I mean,
good treat. In the red corner, representing Youngstown, Ohio, pero de Megawaga, Puerto Rico, and in the red corner of Fremont, Keystone Scott.
Youngstown versus Cleveland. Youngstown coming out of the red corner, Cleveland coming out of the blue corner.
okay, we're about 8. They keep giving me the wrong number, so we're about 8. So this is Scott, Scott and Sierra. But that's what. I mean, like I said, we just gotta see what these two fighters got. I mean, like you said, the other fighter, he seems like he's a little bit more out of reach, but we'll see what happens here.
I'm looking for red corner to throw some bombs.
Is that what you're looking for?
I'm looking for red corner to throw some bombs.
Let's see what happens. And there he is. Sierra comes out. He comes out first, just kind of giving him that jab, looking for the opening.
Oh yeah.
And you see Red. I mean, Red's just kind of set back.
Yeah, that was a bomb.
That was a nice one right there. He's landed. I mean, how many of those can he land all night, though? That's the question. Each fighter,
You see if blue corner stays in front of him.
Each fighter's on their toes. Ooh, nice one. That was a nice little hook there. He just threw it. Ooh, not landed. He landed.
Listen, red corner is throwing bombs. Watch his feet. He's heel toe. He's going heel toe.
He looked like he's got power, too. I mean, he landed that punch. Ooh, nice defense there. You see out of the blue corner. Good defense by Sierra. He's able to dodge. And that's why I say sometimes speed kills, Vic. Sometimes speed kills.
Oh, yeah. Blue corner is letting him go. Red hasn't got in close enough to really land nothing heavy.
That's what the advantage. I always call that jab the insurance policy. Whenever you see a fighter able to just sit back, use that jab, that's when you got to kind of be smart, you know. And you can't absorb so many punches. But Blue's trying to come with he's just trying to relax, sit back, and wait for the shots.
Yeah, Red is a little bit reckless with his power shots.
Definitely reckless. He's going to wear himself out. He's still got almost three rounds of boxing left.
Blue corner is real nice on his toes.
Yeah, Sierra looks really, really nice.
Yeah, he switched.
He looks like a fighter. You know, you see Scott just kind of moving around. The Blues definitely got a nice advantage there.
Yeah, and he has a nice retreat. He gets his jab off and he gets out of range. He knows how to use his range.
There we go again. Nice shots. Going up top. That's all we see is him going up top, though. It'd be nice to see somebody go for the body shots.
Red corner's not mixing it up. He's throwing the same 2-1.
He's got to mix it up.
And that's because he's coming from southpaw. He has his right hand up and it's strong. It's a good round. Good first.
Good round. Good round.
We'll see who can keep that up. Yeah, blue corner surprised me. This is a good looking kid. Red corner on the other hand. Got to take his time, work off that jab. He's trying to come too heavy with his left hand, too heavy on his left hand. He needs to work that jab. Go to the body, slow down blue corner's feet. Blue corner got real good feet.
We get ready for this second round here.
And blue corner came out quick. He got some confidence this one.
Kind of see each fighter just. We'll see who listens. Nice one there. We'll see who listens to that ring man, you know. The coach.
Blue corner is rolling off of his right hand. He's going to mess around. If he keeps this up, he can stop this kid.
Yeah, Scotty, I mean, he's definitely got the advantage. I mean, he just looks like a boxer. He's moving around, using his footwork. That's a mean right hook. He cannot let him get in like that. He's got to stay.
He's gave up his fight for him. He's coming in now. He wants to bang.
Yeah, Scott's definitely throwing more punches. He's throwing more punches. Yeah, Sierra just looks like he's on his toes. And you see Scott definitely throwing more punches. He's able to just kind of keep him off of him. He looks like he's got the agility to be able to move and dodge some of those power punches.
He's keeping his lead hand down low. If Red corner can capitalize on him keeping his lead hand low with a right hook again, he can hurt him. Let's see if the Red corner makes that adjustment. Oh,
nice one, nice body shot. See, that's well coached. He's well coached. When you see him dodge and go downstairs like that, that's a good shot.
Yeah, he's working up and down. Red's a headhunter.
Well, he's trying to go for the kill. And sometimes you can't be like that in amateur. You know, that headgear takes a little bit of the pressure off.
He just walked himself into a corner. He's only going left.
Ooh, look at that. I mean, he's just got it. Scott is just really. He's just got the advantage. I mean, he looks like a prize fighter. The intelligence, you got to have intelligence to be able just to sit back and just wait for your opponent, and that'll do it for round two.
This is a real good fight.
Really is.
It's turned out to be a real good fight. Probably the best fight of the night.
Yeah, best fight of the night.
As far as southpaw, orthodox, power puncher, swift on his feet, light on his feet. That's a real good competitive fight here.
As we go up on the card, you'll probably expect to see that, you know. Expect to see that.
Man, we got 15 fights. This is a nice card. We gotta give a shout out to Tommy Condron. Great job matching this card. Let's see who can have the best third round. They didn't already put it out there for the first two rounds. Let's see where their condition is at. This is gonna get interesting. Red corner seems like he's a little bit upset. He got a lot of family here. He's trying too hard. Oh man, he just ate a really straight right hand. Yeah, blue corner is letting his hands go. Red corner can land that right hook. That's his bread and butter. He's throwing a straight right. There it is. Bring the hook back. Ooh. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. Do your job, ref. This is great action. Great action.
Yeah, we got some real action here. I mean, these fighters really give it their all. You just kind of see Scott. I mean, he just sit back. He's definitely a great fighter. Definitely got what it takes. Sierra's, he's just kind of waiting for that shot, that one shot. And I think that's what he's looking for, the kill shot. Just water.
Ooh, yeah, Sierra stuck in the corner.
You see Scott.
All bombs. Red corner's throwing all bombs.
The good thing I like what I'm seeing out of Scott is the fact that he's just waiting. He's sitting back and he's looking and he's waiting for that opening.
He looks way more seasoned.
Way more seasoned.
Yeah. He's coming out of Cleveland. They got a lot of seasoned guys coming out of Cleveland.
Yeah, that. You see him right there. He's got him. You know he's got him cornered,
and he's picking his combinations. He knows when to let him go. He knows when to jab. He knows when to bounce.
I like his recovery too. He'll take a punch. Body hand with the lead hand.
Man, blue corner, he has it. Yeah, that was a great job.
Great fight.
Great job. Kingston Scott out of the blue corner, coming out of Cleveland. He looked like he pulled that one out. Christian Sierra, you gotta get those combinations mixed up, high and low. Mix up the tempo, mix up the light punches to open up the power shots. He has a promising future though. These are some young kids. Great job by both these gentlemen. The suspense for this tally up is pretty high. This is a real good competitive fight.
We have a decision. The winner in the blue corner.
Blue corner put it off. It's a good fight, real good fight. I wouldn't mind seeing this as a rematch. That was a real good fight. These two guys will probably see each other moving forward in the amateurs.
Yeah, that was a great fight. So let's see where.
About none.
Rob's got to take it off private.
Got some custom trunks coming out of blue corner this round. This bout. Sahil Muhammad. First one to the ring, stretching, getting loose. Got him some nice custom trunks. It looks professional. Lionheart.
We get ready for this night fight here. We got Velez and Muhammad. We're ready for another great round of boxing. We've seen some pretty good fights on the card tonight so far. A lot of good fighters able to just capitalize on a lot of the fact that, just to see the fact that they're well coached at a young age. We've seen some good officiating so far. So we'll see how this turns out here, getting ready for this next bout.
Coming in late. I want to say it's a Pennsylvania guy.
Yes, Velez. Unless they switched about. Said they've kind of stayed on key since we're kind of late to the punch here. We're just kind of seeing which fighters are get this thing going.
He's standing outside the ring. He looked this guy in the eye. He gave him a head nod. Let him know he's coming. He's coming to bring the pain.
That's what I like to see. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
When you see fighters on the amateur bout, you just kind of, they got 3 rounds of boxing. It's a little bit unlike pro where you're going 12 rounds or 8 rounds. These guys got 3 rounds to fire it out and show the judges what they can do, and then hopefully one of them will work their way to a win. It looks like Reds definitely, Velez looks like he's got the reach. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, he got the reach and the height. He's looking pretty lanky.
We'll see what Blue could do. Muhammad, he looks like he might be able to have the power. And sometimes power overrules, but in an amateur sport, you just got to have endurance, last 3 rounds, and impress the judges.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Blue corner's going to have to get up under that reach, see if he has some head movement.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is fight in the red corner from Pennsylvania, Elias Vargas. In the blue corner from Detroit, Sahil Muhammad.
Here we go. We're ready for about 9 here. And, so far, we've seen a lot of fight tonight. A lot of good fighters, especially at this age. You see some kids going at it. And now, Vic, your assessment so far for what you're seeing tonight, a good assessment?
Oh man, yeah. I'm excited to see this youth. See what they learn and see new techniques. I wish he would have said where Muhammad was from.
Probably didn't have him on the card, but other than that, he's still got what it takes. You see what happens here. Good sportsmanship coming out, touching gloves.
Muhammad got a little head movement. He's gonna need it.
That reach makes a big difference, and you see Muhammad coming out strong. He's going on nice body shots.
He has the power.
He's coming out with the spark, and that's what you. Yeah, that's what you just hope he could keep that spark the whole 3 rounds.
Yeah, he's aggressive.
Ooh, he landed a nice hook there. He's coming out. He's going to the body. And sometimes you can wear your opponent out really, really fast if you can keep it up. If Muhammad can keep it up, he can wear Velez down. He's kind of dancing. Yeah, he's dancing.
Oh, he got the drunken master.
He's got a little bit of something going over there, but
trying to pull the drunken master.
When you see Muhammad, he's just kind of he's not buying it though. He's still going strong. He's keeping to a strategy. He's going strong. He wants to win this fight just by power punches and just keeping his opponent down. Sometimes that dancing doesn't work, He's landing some punches.
He's landing some nice shots coming out of the red corner with his length.
It's the reach.
Muhammad better not get tired, because those punches is getting slower and weaker. It's only the first round.
Well, you can see Velez, man. He's just kind of playing it right. He's showboating a little bit, and we don't know if that's going to work
And
to his
he's
advantage.
pumping that jab. He's switching up his stand. Oh, man. Yeah, I like this kid.
He's trying to dance, though. He's trying to dance.
kid.
When you dance like that, you know, you're just trying to get that opening.
He knows that Muhammad's getting tired. He's popping that jab. Look at him. He's breathing heavy. Muhammad's breathing heavy already.
So we're seeing something out here. Muhammad's going downstairs, going up top, sticking to his combos.
Yeah, Velez needs to just use his reach a little bit better. It was a good round.
You can see Velez, he's been watching the surgeon. I believe that fighter, he's looking at the surgeon, and you can see he's kind of dancing around in there. And sometimes that works to the advantage if you could get an opening.
Yeah, he's trying to open Muhammad up. He might be trying to get in his head, piss him off a little bit with the showboating.
Muhammad's keeping his cool though. You know, he's following his corner, following the guidelines, just kind of sit back. You know, that's a different type of style, especially when you see your opponent showboat like that and you don't lose your own composure.
Yeah, that shows discipline. Muhammad has good discipline. Yeah, red corner, he's saying what's up to the people in the crowd. He's a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, he's active. You know, he's active.
He's throwing his hands up. He's
trying to get
hyping
the crowd
up.
excited.
Yeah, I like this kid. It sells tickets.
That does sell tickets, you know, but it doesn't win fights. You want to be able to win. You got to impress the judges, not the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, but he has it.
He has it. Yeah, he's sitting back. He's using that jab. But Muhammad has he's got what they call the skill. He's able to dissect that and just battle through. You see that. He's going up top, going down low, and just making sure he's just seeing what his opponent is going to do next. And you can just kind of see, nice punch landed there by Velez. Velez is keeping the energy. He's keeping the energy.
He has a lot more than energy. He got a lot of tricks. He got a lot of tricks in his jab. Look, he's faking up top. He's going downstairs. He just got to learn how to use his reach.
Yeah, he's got that Ben Whitaker kind of style. I don't know if you ever seen Ben Whitaker where he just kind of dances around the surgeon, you know. But Muhammad's,
that's what he was talking about with Whitaker. I know you talking about overseas guy.
yeah, I think he's from Britain. Yeah. But Muhammad, he's just, like I said, he's definitely just keeping his cool. You just kind of see, you want to see if he can keep that endurance. He's kind of dying down now.
Yeah, he's breathing heavy.
Not as high energy as he was when he first came out.
Come on, ref, do your job.
And you see Sierra just taking advantage, coming inside, and just hold his opponent. Listen, we got one more round of boxing left so far, and
If Red Corner would stay down on his feet, he have a little bit more power. He's a little bit too bouncy.
he's pounding on the inside there.
Yeah, but he got his earmuffs on. That didn't do nothing.
There's another shot, but he's able to just capitalize. Look at him. Oh, man, he's landing some power punches.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way Velez is going to survive. He's not going to survive with those power punches.
That was a real good. This is a competitive fight, man. These fights are getting better and better.
Better and better.
For the first time, Red Corner looked tired. Yeah, for the first time, he looks a little tired. Muhammad is relaxed. He's breathing a little heavy, but he's relaxed. Oh, Red Corner drops his head in between rounds. Let's see if he's defeated mentally. Blue Corner seems real focused, man. This kid's real disciplined. It's real disciplined. Focus.
All right, here we go. We'll get ready for the last round here, round 3. And so far, we look like a pretty even match. We've had Muhammad coming out with some amazing punches. I mean, he's just been able to land the power. Velez has been definitely on his toes, utilizing that jab. And that's what we've seen the whole fight. But so far, it's pretty evenly matched. Muhammad's landed the power punches, and Velez is just pretty much staying on his toes. So we'll see what happens this last round.
Battle of nutrition. Third round is always a battle of nutrition of amateurs.
There he goes again. There he goes again. Back up top. And you want to see Muhammad what he's going to do this last round. He's pretty much gained composure. He's gained control of the fight by those power punches. He's able to just keep Velez on his toes. And there he goes again. Now he doesn't have the reach, but he's able to land some good punches, and that's what we see out of Muhammad.
Ooh, just landed a nice right hand on Velez.
He's landing body shots. He might just be
Another big right hand.
Another big right hand.
Velez is smothering himself. He's not using his reach.
He's got to
be that close.
I think he's just trying to do too much. He's got to be able to sit back and use that jab. He's not thinking. It doesn't look like he's thinking, and that's what we're seeing.
He's flicking the jab just to keep Muhammad off of him.
He should have been using the jab the entire fight just to keep Muhammad back. You can't let a little guy with that. Oh, there's another landing. Velez has got to keep him back.
Muhammad's teeing off now. He's letting him go.
Letting him go. He's definitely much more of a thinker. He's much more of a thinker.
Muhammad's going backwards. He's focused. Muhammad's real focused. I like this kid.
Ooh, there's another one. I mean, he's just landing too many strong punches. If Velez can hold up this last round, I mean, there's another one.
He's landing big shots. He's landing big shots.
You can see when he came in that he had the power. He's definitely got the power. If Velez could be able to match that, we'd be looking at a different fight. But right now, Muhammad's landed too many power punches, and the judges, that's what they're going to look for. Oh, he's got him on the ropes.
Uppercut in his arsenal. He would stop this kid. If Muhammad had an uppercut in his arsenal, he would stop him. He's throwing all hooks. Velez just fall in, and you can smother a hook by just falling in. If he threw an uppercut right up the middle, it was a real good fight.
Good sportsmanship. We'll see who won the fight here. So far, it looks like Muhammad definitely's got the advantage. He came out swinging.
Blue corner for sure.
This in the hands of the judges now.
Another competitive fight, but the third round was strong for Muhammad. He never ran out of gas. He never let up.
That was a good fight. I mean, you're able to see who's definitely came in with the game plan, and that's what you saw out of Muhammad. He just looked like he had the game plan. He kept his patience. He was able to land the power shots, and Velez had the reach. I mean, he had the energy. Muhammad came out strong, came out and just throwing, and he just landed too many punches. But we'll see what the judges say.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. In the blue corner, from Detroit, Sahel.
Muhammad's from Detroit. Did good.
Yeah, he did real good, man. It was definitely a good fight, and like I said, Velez came out with the energy, but Muhammad just landed too many power shots, and we're headed into about 10. So far, we've had a lot of good fights on the card, and just seen a lot of good coach fighters, and trying to get the crowd into it, trying to keep everybody in tune to what's going on. And we've seen a lot out of these fighters tonight, so we'll see what happens on this next bout. I was able to interview Tim, and he just seems like a really good guy all around when it comes to just having that sportsmanship. And he said he was ready for his fight. I think this is one of his first fights, so we'll see how he does his first.
Asani Barristow is the ring leaders.
Oh, this will be a real good fight. Yeah. Don't blink for this fight.
Definitely won't blink. But you do want to see what we just saw in the last fight. Two fighters coming in strong.
Corner from Johnstown, Ohio, Team Wallace. And in the blue corner, let's get a from Cleveland, Azari Harrison.
Oh, here we go. We're ready for bout number 10.
Blue corner contacted Art to get on this fight.
Is that what it was, huh?
He was looking to get on the card.
Well, we'll see what Wallace. I was able to interview Wallace before this fight, and he seemed like he's just got the personality to be in this sport. Definitely got a lot of energy. He's just a strong guy. And when you see Hairston, he's a big guy. Definitely got the reach. This is Wallace's first fight, I believe, as an amateur fighter. So we'll see what happens. Let's just hope he can keep the jitters out. You know, when you're first stepping into the ring against a giant like Hairston, you just got to be ready. You know, you got to be on your toes. And definitely got to be ready for a fight like this. Now, he comes out, he looks pretty good. He looks like he's thinking. He was able to throw the first shots. And we see Wallace just kind of just keeping this. He's looking for that opening. Good fighter. Good. It looks like he's well trained. He's hitting some shots here. He's got Hairston on the move. I mean, look at him go. I mean, this is a good fight so far.
Yeah, real competitive. These guys a little bit up in age too.
He's able to stay on his toes too. You know, this is. I just like the way he's looking for that open shot. He's working his combos. Coming inside, Hairston just looks like looks real strong though. You know, Hairston looks strong. Coming out of that blue corner.
He's staying focused.
He's got the defense too. He's staying on his toes, moving around.
Nice short right hand. It's a southpaw.
Yeah, you see Hairston.
Yeah, Hairston's coming from the southpaw. He has a nice lead hand.
He's big, man. He's staying on that foot to balance himself out. You know, we see a little bit of footwork. He's just looking for that open shot.
He's poised.
But you see Wallace, he's able to just look for the shots. And that's what you see the difference here. Wallace is just kind of sitting back, moving around, and just looking. He's definitely eyeing his opponent down.
Double uppercut.
He's working his combos.
Hairston, yeah, he got a nice bag. He got a nice bag.
That was a good round of boxing.
Yeah, Hairston was clean. Tim Wallace, though, coming out of the red corner, he said this is his first fight.
That's what he said. He said, I think it's about his first or second fight. That's what he said in the interview.
He's been training.
Yeah, he's been training. He looks good. Looks good.
He got some nice rounds in the gym over there at Golden String.
He was kind of joking around. I hope he was telling the truth because this doesn't look like it's his first fight. He looks pretty seasoned.
It does not look like he doesn't got many fights. He looks like he done been in some gym wars. This is his first, second fight. He done been in some gym wars.
He's definitely a joker, though. He's definitely a joker. You know, he might just be pulling my chain a little bit. You know, he said he had a glass jaw. It doesn't look like he has a glass jaw to me.
He told you he himself had a glass jaw.
He said he had a glass jaw. And right now it looks like he's got a steel jaw because he's taking punches, he's moving around. Definitely looks like he looks like more serious in the ring. But if you meet this guy in person, you're a totally different person.
Matter of fact, it is his first fight.
Oh, is it?
I remember this kid now. He came and got a piece of pizza from me.
Yeah, he's coming out of Tommy's gym, Gold Street Boxing.
Yeah, he came and got a piece of pizza from me. Said it was his first fight. I said, all right, well, you better not be in there throwing up, getting the pizza knocked out of you.
Well, we see Hairston, he's staying on his toes. You can tell he's changed up his strategy a little bit, listens to his corner.
Tim is crispy, though. He's picking his shots. He's not going to run out of He's not going to run out of gas. He's picking his shots wisely.
He wants to win. He looks like a serious fighter. Oh, my God. He just landed a nice hook there.
Nice lead hook.
Oh, he cannot let him get in there. Tim has definitely he's got to keep him out of there. I mean, look at Hairston.
Nice. He got a nice lead hook. Hairston got a nice lead hook.
He's able to land some punches, too.
He might be right-handed.
We see Tim just kind of sneaking his way in. You know, he's landing body shots, going downstairs, and that's the big difference maker.
Hairston with a good body shot. He's southpaw. I think that right hand is his power hand.
It's
throwing that lead right hand with some nice precision and some nice power.
You just kind of, when you're that tall with that bull, you just kind of sit back, but you got to kind of stay low so a little fighter like Tim doesn't sneak into that body. And that's what I want to see out of Tim a little bit. I want to see him go to that body because he's leaving it wide open. You can see it. I mean, Harrison, when he's a big, tall fighter like that, Tim's got to work that body.
Real good round. Real good round.
That was a good round of boxing.
Tim does not run out of gas.
He cannot run out of gas. I mean, he looks really good for his first fight.
It was real good. I like him. I love it. I like this fight. This is a real competitive fight. Get some older guys. Even though if it's his first fight, he looks like he could be in his 20s.
Yeah, I told you, I talked to the guy. He seemed like a joker, but he seems real serious in the ring. I mean, he looks like a fighter.
Yeah.
If he could get this thing by decision, I mean, we could see him develop into a really good. If he could keep at this sport, because he looks like he listens. Definitely listen to his trainer, Sammy, and we might be seeing something really develop out of this fighter.
Yeah, Harrison looks like he's ready for this third round.
Well, the thing you see out of Harrison is a little bit more experience. He's got a little bit more confidence.
Yep.
It looks like his day job. He's showing up
Right on the money.
keeping the same movement. But Tim, he's got a little bit more to work for. And that's what you see out of Tim out of Gold Street Boxing Ring. You just see him kind of going for it. He's keeping his cool.
Nice body shot.
Yeah.
For this to be his first fight, man, he got a nice body shot.
He's got to go down the stairs because that's what's wide open. I mean, look at him. He just body shot.
He just punched something.
That was body shot. That's what we see.
I said it, man. Tim Wallace has a great body shot, man.
When you're that tall like Harrison and you're that short as Tim,
Yeah, we got to clean that up.
he was able to go to the body, and that's what you saw, and that's what I've been calling. When you got a tall fighter like Harrison, and you got a small, short fighter like Tim, he saw the shot and he took it, and that's really going to impress the judges.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like this Tim kid.
He's got to, and Harrison's got to protect that body. He's got to lead a little bit just to keep Tim out of there. But that's the advantage. And you see Harrison, he knows he's got to recuperate here after being hit like that. Whenever you see a fighter get hit to the body like that, oh my God, those body shots wear you down.
And now Harrison's going to the body.
He knows he's got to switch it up. He's got to switch it up. And he's got to protect that. He's tall. He's a big fighter.
Tim Eaton. They trying to get some red dinners. Both of them going to the body.
Yeah, he's looking for that
Fight.
Looking for that big piece of chicken after the night. That's a well-trained fighter. I mean, he's just able to sit back, wait for the opening, and he's going downstairs.
Harrison don't like those body shots, though.
He can't take him. I mean, look,
He don't like those body shots. You need to get back on that jab, get on that bite.
well, he's got to keep him off of him. That's the key.
Come on, Tim. You gotta let your hands go. When you hear that 10-second bell,
He's mad
gotta
at
let your hands go. See, Harrison know how to let his hands go. You see, he just let him go.
That'll get him some extra points.
Those last 10 seconds, you just gotta let your hands go.
He was landing him.
It was Tim's first fight. He gonna learn from this fight, man. That was a real good fight with a real seasoned fighter. For
He
his
definitely
first
learned.
fight.
Definitely learned, and he was able to. The good thing I like about Tim is he was thinking. He was able to, like Mike Tyson said, sometimes when you get out there and those fighters are throwing punches, you don't know what's going to happen. But Tim was able to keep his cool, and he was able to keep his composure throughout the whole fight. Definitely got a lot of potential.
Yeah, both these guys got some potential in this sport. They can keep it up and stay focused. I like both these guys. That was a real good fight. You like some middleweights too.
Well, that'd be definitely in that division.
65.
I don't know if we got any heavyweights on the card tonight, but we'll find out.
I haven't seen no heavy guys walking around. These two of the biggest guys I've seen at 165.
Yeah, it's been a 14-bout night. We got about a main card coming up pretty soon. We're headed to the top 4 fights. We're headed to fight 11, Cups and Muhammad. So we'll see what they can be able to bring to the square. But overall, we had a good fight tonight. was surprised to see Heston take that fight, man. But he was definitely working. He had to reach
10 seconds. Those last 10 seconds.
Last 10
let his hands
seconds.
go. Tim got to learn from that. That's what he got to do. He just got to let his hands go a little more.
Got to let him go.
He's real choosy and selective with his shots like a pro. He got a pro style.
I like to see more out of him in this sport. I mean, he looked pretty good for his first fight, so I hope he sticks with it.
Yeah, he doesn't look tired at all. He's not breathing heavy. It's a real good competitive fight.
In shape. He says he's from Columbus, so come up here and train on the east side. Definitely got a lot of potential. Hey, good fight, Tim. Good fight. Look good. He's just got to keep his confidence, come back, you know. It hurts when you lose, but hey, you know, the good thing is you got to stay at it.
Got to take your losses as lessons. It comes with the sport. Gotta shut out the referees, man. Keeping the action going.
I'll try to do as much repair as I can once we get out of here, but so far we got that, bro. I got back on the track, so they have your own place.
We got another Muhammad coming in from the same Detroit. I wonder if this is his brother.
Yeah, it's probably his brother.
You know, when you got brothers that come up in the same house, you guys beat each other up, fighting over toys, fighting over the game, fighting over pillows. You guys will be able to see.
Makes a big difference. Makes a big difference when you're growing up in that environment. You got roughness around you. I had cousins that would beat me up, so you know, shoot me in the head with BB guns. You know, so it makes a big difference. You know, we got street fights and you got that backup, you know, but when you don't have that backup, you got to go it alone. And sometimes you got to play the hero by yourself. So we'll see what happens in his next fight. And we'll see if his brother's rubbing off on him.
Oh yeah, when you get to fight for something in the household, you can hold your own out in these streets. It's good to be able to protect yourself with your hands and not have to pick up a weapon.
Here comes Muhammad, and you know, he looks like a young, seasoned little fighter out of the blue corner, and you know, Cups. We'll see what we can see out of him coming out of the red corner.
That's Pennsylvania over there. Their head coach still fights professional.
You can tell. You can look at
the black guy. I was talking to him a little earlier. He said he had a fight maybe yesterday.
Oh, okay, he's coming to the ring with his war room, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, when your head coach got a black belt, you know your gym's tough.
Makes big
And the
difference.
big fight is behind the ring of la noche. In the red corner, la esquina roja, from Pennsylvania, Evan Cross. And the blue corner from Detroit,
Yeah, Muhammad from Detroit, he reminds me of Caleb Plant.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, when you look at these guys' posture, the way he stands, he goes heels to toe. He goes heels to toe when he walks, and the way he just holds his posture, it just reminds me of Plant. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that he's gonna fight with his hands low, and he's gonna be using the ring, and he's gonna make this kid miss a lot, and he's gonna count it.
We'll see what happens. You know, Cups looks like he's bouncing around. Looks like he's got his confidence. Sometimes they switch up though too when they start throwing those punches.
See, his hands is low.
Yeah, his hands are low. You called it. You called it.
Man, he looks just like Caleb. You see, he's gonna make a miss. He's gonna showboat too.
When you see Cups, he just throwing those little bitty punches. That's not going to cut it tonight because you got Muhammad who's got that reach. Yeah, Cups look like he's going to have to switch it up a little bit. He's going to have to go definitely try to work his way inside.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet this is the younger brother. That's a little bit. He might be the older brother.
Well, Muhammad has the reach. And he definitely has the advantage when it comes to size, tall-wise. But Cups is going to have to definitely go inside. He's going to have to go to the body, and he's going to have to try to land some uppercuts because I don't know if his jab's going to work with him that high off the ground.
Muhammad just took a nice shot from Cups. He's running him in the shots.
See, what you see out of Cups is he's maintaining control of the ring. You know, he's able to box his fighter in by just keeping him on the move. if Muhammad can switch it up and keep Cups on the road, we might be seeing a different fight.
Muhammad, he's just on another level. He's on another level.
He's able to be out. He's just got a lot of patience. You know, he's sitting back and he's waiting for his opponent.
Set up that hook.
Because he's got the reach. You know, you got to see more aggression out of Cups. He's going to have to go inside. He's going to have to switch it up a little bit if he wants to keep control of this fight. He started off good because he had Muhammad on the ropes, but Muhammad is just keeping him back with his jab. And you see him sneaking in those punches right there. That could hurt the opponent.
Yeah. The one thing about Muhammad, if he sit down a little bit, he put a little bit more pop on his shots. He has the technique.
So you see Cups coming inside, and he's coming in, he's switching it up a little bit.
He's a roughhouser.
He's roughhousing it.
Cups is a roughhouser. That's what he got to do against a good fighter like Muhammad.
Well, you have to be able. Oh, man, he just took. Oh, we see something happening here.
If Cups ain't paying attention, he'll eat something.
Oh, wow, he just landed a one of his own. Cups was able to come back, though. He's able to come back.
Cups is tough.
He took a punch. He
can take a punch. He's tough. Coming out of.
Oh, there's another one.
That's a behind the back.
Oh, my God. Wow. We're seeing some heavy punches.
Oh, my God. Muhammad, he's putting them together. He's throwing punches and bunches. Cups is just letting his hands go. Muhammad's putting them together, but Cups can take a shot.
Cups can definitely take a shot. He's got his opponent on the move. But what you see out of Muhammad is he's able to just utilize that strength, utilize that size. And that's the difference maker right there. There's another one, lady. There's another one. He's going all out. I mean, look at him.
And he looks good doing it.
He looks good.
Cups is a little reckless, a little messy, but it's effective when you can drown a guy. You don't keep a guy on the ropes and let your hands go, you can drown all that talent.
He's not able to drown it. What you see out of Muhammad is you see a fighter that knows he has the advantage with the reach, and he's utilizing it to the best of his advantage.
Yeah. We see who can keep this up. Battle of nutrition. Man, I would like to say that both these guys threw over 60, 80 punches each.
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
That first round.
That makes a big difference.
A lot of punches thrown in that first round. This might have been the most action-packed fight tonight. These fights getting better and better. Shout out to Tommy Calderon again for the matchmaking.
I could definitely give him a kudos on that. You know, we're headed to the last three bouts, and so far we've seen some good matches. I mean, this is one of those fights where you didn't expect something, and then you look at it, and you're like, wow, I did not expect somebody that size to be able to keep up with Muhammad, but he's taking the punch and he's giving it too. There's Muhammad. Muhammad's sticking to his combos too. You know, he's going downstairs.
Cups making him mess a little bit.
Oh, man, he's landing it. Cups has got to be able. Oh, he's absorbing too much.
Yeah, he's taking, he's dropping that lead hand.
That's what's going to
keep that lead hand.
That's what's going to give Muhammad this fight, is the fact that he's landed too many power punches. And Cups, you can't take that many hits as a fighter. You got to develop that defense. You got to be able to maneuver away from those punches.
Muhammad is throwing two pieces. His two pieces are nice. That's some of the best two pieces I've seen. See?
There he goes again.
He's setting up the second shot. Watch. Nice jab. Nice jab.
There he goes. He's got him on the ropes.
Cups is wailing on that body.
You know, you got to strategize. Ooh, there he goes again.
Lead hook.
Caught him. That's going to hurt. I think that would hurt him. I think that body shot might have hurt him.
I can't believe Cups is taking this much punishment. I'm kind of worried about the kid.
You know, we called it when he came in. We knew Muhammad had the advantage when it came to reach. And it just looks like Cups, he's just got to be able to just try to somehow get inside and be able to counter Muhammad. That's what
this is too much punishment right
Too much punishment.
This is too much punishment right Is this the second round?
This is the last. I think this is the last round. He's just not been able to counter.
Oh my God.
He hasn't been able to counter Muhammad, and that's what
he has the composure to look back at his corner. He's dipping. He's still slipping and sliding. He's throwing the combinations. It's getting ugly.
He's in shape, and that's what we see.
He's in shape.
Definitely in shape. He's got his movement. He's good. He definitely looks good.
Yeah, I mean, uppercuts, coming back with the hook. Muhammad just got a bigger bag.
Right now he's dancing. He's just moving around, and he knows he's got this fight won. He knows he's got it.
He's teeing off. He's about to tee off. He got him in the corner. Let him out of the corner. He's having fun. He's having fun.
Yeah, Cups has been able to take a beat this whole fight, but we have seen him land some good punches, though.
He's game. He's game.
Yeah, that's right. Definitely game. They're just kind of just working their magic now, but Cups is going to have to get some energy here because he needs some points. I mean, we've seen Muhammad just kind of dominate this fight with the reach, and he's been able to go downstairs. See, this is real sloppy. You don't want to see this. You want to see each fighter just kind of stay in the game. Muhammad's just beat on him.
Ref gotta stop.
Yeah, he's going to have to stop it after a while.
Come on, Ref.
Yeah. He's going to let him go. There's another one. He's landed too many punches. Yeah, Cups is down. Cups is, man, he's going to go down. Yeah, he's going to go down. We're going to call that a knockout.
Standing 8 count.
Standing 8. Standing 8.
A little late if you ask me.
Well, one thing we have seen about Cups is he's been able to take a hit, man. He's been, but that, could get dangerous.
That was the second round, man.
Wow, so we got one more round left.
I knew that was only the second round. See, we got caught up in all those punches they threw in the first round. That first round was about 2
The way
punches.
this fight has looked so long that I thought it almost looked like it was the third round. I mean, Muhammad has kept that much of a ring presence where he's just been, and I know Cups was probably hoping that was the last round, but he's got one more round of boxing left.
And we moved up to the open card where these guys are fighting 3-minute rounds.
Yeah.
Earlier fights was 2 minutes.
Yeah, these are 3-minute rounds. You could tell. That's probably why we just got sidetracked there. Thought it was the third round.
Listen, even the announcer thought it was the third round. He just jumped in thinking he was about to get a winner. I'm telling you, that first round was heavy. It was heavy. Muhammad is, man, he's putting on a freaking world-class performance. And I'm worried for Cup.
If he can last this last round, he's going to have to come out with the power this last round because he's got to get this round if he wants to at least come close to winning this fight. You say you don't see it happening, though.
Listen, these shots that Cups is taking, bro.
I mean, there's another one. Oh my God, Muhammad looks really pretty out there. Ooh, man, he's keeping him off of him. He's just kind of busting. Man, body. He's going to have to stop this one. If he keeps taking those shots,
he's never standing there.
Yeah,
you gotta stay on him because it's getting ugly.
Stand at 8 count again.
I'm telling you, Muhammad.
He's marketing
Taylor Plant, man. He's putting them together on another level.
I mean, this guy Cups is taking a beating. He's taking some punches, but he's.
Oh my God.
Oh God, there we go. He's just making this look too beautiful.
Oh my God.
I mean, there's not too much defense. You cannot keep taking shots like that.
Yeah, I honestly don't want to see Cups get hit now.
He's going to wake up tomorrow morning and he's going to feel every inch of this, every blow that he's taking right now.
Yeah, he'll never forget this fight for the rest of his life. He's losing years right now. He's just getting back.
If Cup wants to win this fight, he's going to have to get a knockout. It's the only way for him to win right now because Muhammad looks too good. He's got three standing 8 counts. I mean, Muhammad's definitely impressed. Oh, he stopped the fight.
Stopped it. Thank God. Thank God. Got 54 fights.
Looks like you called it, Vic. I say you called it. Definitely looks like a seasoned fighter.
God.
If with 54 fights and you go against an opponent that size, that much experience, I mean, yeah, that's what's going to happen.
I'm glad they stopped it.
Well, I mean, anytime you see a guy take a hit like that, keep taking punches. I mean, that's what you got to expect. There you go.
Real good fight. Muhammad he should be looking to be going to the Olympics pretty soon.
Well, he definitely looks like a pro fighter at his age. I mean, definitely young.
Hazem, I think it's pronounced Hazem Muhammad. He'll be in the Olympic trials.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee stopped the fight in the third round. The winner in the blue corner from Detroit, Hamza Mohammed.
The Muhammad boys. Brothers. They all related. They said they're cousins. Well, you keep it in the family, you know. This is a tough sport. You got to be tough, and you know you cannot get in there and expect just to learn overnight. This is something you got to work at. You got to be in the gym, staying in shape, moving around, and when you got your brother in your corner, that's what you expect.
They got a nice recipe that they got going on up there in Detroit with the Muhammad boys.
Now I was able to do a little sparring with Gonzalez, Jaden. So we'll see what he's got. His brother's a fighter too, so we're able to see what he brings to the ring. He's fighting Ben Dawn, and we'll see which fighter is definitely. We're headed to our last three. I believe these last three fights on the card. 14 bout. Fight. Oh, we got some extra ones, some addition. Okay, all right. How many fights we got? Was it 16, 15 bouts?
It looked like 15, 16.
Okay, so you got a right here.
Let's see if any of them fell out.
But you say you got in there with this kid coming out the red corner? Just playing around with him. I was able. He looks like a good fighter at his age. You know,
How old is he?
He's, I believe he's in his 13, maybe 13, 14, somewhere around there. And he got in there with you? We were just playing around, you know. It was able to
Rocky DeFrank and Beautiful Feet Outreach.
I want to hear what you guys are talking about, man. Blow by blow. Yeah. The best fight of the night. Every fight keeps getting better and better, Coach. The co-main and the main, man. I hope everybody's ready because they're gonna go at it. Alan Williams, oh, he's a monster. Drew don't stop coming. Drew's gonna keep coming until the final bell, and he's still gonna want more after. This is one of the best amateur coaches coming out of Youngstown, Ohio. He knows what he's talking about. Rocky's been at it for a long time, with his family.
Fight for to unite. The ball is the ball. Fights start at 2 p.m. in the Southern Park Mall. November 29, 5 to unite. The ball in the ball. Fights start at 2 p.m. in the Southern Park Mall. Este noviembre 29 en la pelea de unidad. La rumba en el mall. La coreografía comienza a las 2 de la tarde en el Southern Park Mall. Let's get ready to fight number 10. Nuestra pelea número 10 in the red corner from Youngstown, Ohio. And in the blue corner from Pennsylvania, Ben Dawn.
Yeah, everything's good.
And yet I'm humbled. Vic Tony here, the WBF champion, is going to say that I'm one of the best around. I'm not the best around, man. I'm really humbled for that, though, man. I just love people, man, and just love boxing, man. I grew up on it, love it. And if you want me to be honest, you're one of my favorite fighters of all time, to be really honest. But we'll go from there. But yeah, November 29th, man, I want everybody to come out, man. Youngstown Southern Boxing Club presents Fights Unite 11 at the Southern Park Mall. 15 championship fights, man. There's going to be 15 bouts, all belts in the Southern Park Mall, in between Sarah and
what is that, BW3s. Yep, we're right there now. We got a little spot that we got in the mall, and we're going to be putting on the show. So tell everybody to come out, man. It's going to be great. Doors open at 1 o'clock. First bouts at 2. Right there in the Southern Park Mall. I want everybody to come out, man. Again, it's November 29th. This is the Brawl in the Mall, man. 3 days after Thanksgiving. So all the fighters, man, we got to make sure we put the Thanksgiving dinner in the microwave until the fights are over. Because we're going to get it on, man. You got to make weight. Discipline's the number one thing in boxing. All right, man. So everybody saying, give it back to Victory.
Love you, Coach.
I was able to see some pretty good fight. Don came out throwing the hands so far, and Gonzalez just kind of sit back. But so far, this looks like a good fight.
Man, that corner is not messing around.
He came out.
Hands of fear.
Came out with the fire.
But your young boy he's weathering the storm.
Yeah, Gonzalez, he just kind of sit back. He knows he has that advantage with the jab. I think he's going to pick it up these next few moves. He just hit a...
Man, this he might be outmatched. This kid out the blue corner.
Well, Don looks like he has a lot of power, and I think that's the difference maker right there.
He's throwing no-look punches.
Well,
He's looking him off. He's feinting with his feet. He's tricky. He's real tricky.
Sometimes it's about the energy too, but I see Gonzalez picking it up these next 2 rounds. If Gonzalez can keep up the energy, if Don can keep up the energy, then we might be seeing a different fight. But one thing I know about Gonzalez is he's a strategic fighter. You know, he's young and he just kind of sits back, but he knows he has to save himself for the next 2 rounds.
He's popping his jab. He's catching jabs and he's popping his.
Whenever you see a fighter come out with that much energy, you got to ask yourself, can he keep it the next 3 rounds? And that's what
nice combo
for
the young boy.
Gonzalez is definitely, he's well coached. I mean, he's coming out of Golden Stream boxing gym, so he knows what he's got to do. And that's Sammy's, this is Sammy's prize. When he's coaching these fighters, they got some good fighters coming out of Golden Stream.
Yeah, they keeping the fight alive in the city.
Well, when you see fighters like Don and you see fighters like Gonzalez being this young, you know they're going to develop over time. And when they develop over time, they get better. Some of them get better and they stay at it. And that's what you want to see out of these fighters.
Yeah, gotta stick with it. You stick with it, you'll develop. It's just the experience.
Definitely is, definitely the experience is what you're able to bring to the table. You got a lot at stake at this age. You got energy, but once you go to that pro and you got money on the line, it's a different ball game.
Yeah, you get your experience in the amateurs, man. You can have a promising pro career.
All right, here we go. This is round 2. We saw a lot of Don that first round. I'm pretty sure he took that first round. This is what you see now. When you see Gonzalez,
he's working that body.
Don's coming strong. He's coming strong.
He knows how to let that lean hand go.
Yeah, Don's coming really, really strong. He's just got a lot of energy.
He seems bigger.
I just think the guy just has a lot of energy. I mean, he's staying on his toes.
Look at his legs.
It's the martial arts, man. He definitely looks like he's from a martial arts environment. He's got the energy.
I can see that.
You see Don just kind of sit back, and you're not going to win with a fighter that's throwing that many punches. We gotta see Gonzalez throw more punches. That's what we gotta see. That's the difference that we're seeing out of Don and Gonzalez. Is we're seeing Don come in, throw more punches. He's landing some of those punches, and Gonzalez right now is taking. He's absorbing that many punches, and that's not going to stand. You see, he's starting to come out of his shell down there.
Yeah, he's trying to weather that storm. Don is putting them together.
He's definitely put it together.
Oh, man. He's throwing punches from all over the place, too. He has good angles.
When you're throwing that many punches and you're able to land them, that's a big difference. Definitely a big difference. We see Don, I mean, he just looks like he just knows what to do with his opponent. I mean, we don't see a lot of energy out of Gonzalez to be a young kid. He's just kind of sitting back there. Now, Gonzalez definitely has the reach. He's got the height, but Don's just got too much flexibility.
He's just a little more experienced.
Yeah, that's
just a little bit more experience.
It could be it.
Lead uppercut.
I think Gonzalez has got about maybe 9 fights, I believe, somewhere around there.
competitive fight though.
I think John just came ready. You know, that last round definitely was his, and you just see he just comes ready. He's come fully equipped, and he's definitely he's meeting the standard as an amateur fighter right now. I like to call it execution. You know, when you see a fighter come in the ring and just execute like that, that's what you're seeing.
They got this kid standing up in between the rounds. They're not playing around. His coach giving me like a militant vibe. Looks like he has some military background. He's real calm. He's giving him precise instructions. Sammy Calderon is telling Gonzalez to go to the body and come up the middle. I just seen him do a little demonstration. He wants Gonzalez to go to the body up the middle, finish with an uppercut. Don, they looking to maintain and keep up the good work. We got the superstar coming out of the amateurs, Mike Hopkins. What you got to say to the people?
I'm back. I feel like Blue is like too much experience for Ed. He's like too experienced. So he's got too much experience. Yeah. Well, we see Gonzalez trying to come alive this last round, so we'll see what happens. We got Lil Hopkins getting in here. Lil Hopkins, when's your next fight? I think it's Blue winning. You think Don's winning, huh? Yeah, that's good. Well, we throwing more punches. So tell us when your next fight is, Hopkins. November 29th. Well, you better go bring that card, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You look pretty good last fight, man. What's your record now? 26-3. Oh, yeah. Definitely handed it to the, you're going to do this as a profession, I believe. Yeah, I'm ready to bring that back. We got another fight over here. So where's your next fight? Where's your next fight? Where's your next fight? November 29th. Okay, where are the card too? What'd you say? Where are the card too? Yeah. Oh, okay, all right. You know who your opponent is? Okay, you know who your opponent is? What? Your opponent, you know who you're fighting? Oh, yeah. Hopefully you're ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Good. We've seen a lot out of this fight where we'll see Don just pretty much keep control. Gonzalez is back on the move. And we got a few more minutes left in this last round. There he goes, he's landing some punches. Gonzalez is finally coming alive. He's able to land some punches, moving on. And there we go, that'll do it for round 3. Definitely a good fight. Definitely a good fight for tonight.
Gonzalez finished strong.
Finished strong. I mean,
you gotta give him an A for effort.
Well, he was holding it in. You know, you see Don just kind of keep control. Definitely built for a fighter. He came with a lot of high energy, but you can see he's a little tired. You know, when you come out throwing that many punches, you're able to land them. He's able to land a lot of punches, and that's the big difference maker right there. He's only got 3. He says he's only got 3 fights.
That's crazy if Don only got 3 fights.
Yeah, I told you. Sometimes you just see your blood.
They say it's his 10th fight.
Oh, 10th fight. Okay, that makes sense.
He's skilled though. Even to have 10 fights, he's a skilled guy. I want to know if he got a little, what you call it, martial art background.
Yeah, he's probably got it.
Looked like he had a martial artist background. Oh, y'all catching some bodies. I see the skeletons. Hey.
In terms of the EDs, so don't let anywhere the entertainment continue. The winner position in the blue corner from Mississippi, 8-1.
His last name's Don.
Ben Dunn. Yeah. He's definitely got potential with the sport. I mean, he was able to. He lasted the whole 3 rounds. He was kind of lost a little bit of energy at the end, but we just seen him stay on Gonzalez, and really kept control of that fight. Really kept control. This next fight we got about 13. I believe it's Davis and Hamil. And we'll see who could capitalize. Definitely well coached. Well coached.
This is third fight, man.
Third fight, man. That's unbelievable. Definitely with that much.
I cannot believe that. I would have never guessed he had less than 5 fights, man.
You know, I told you sometimes some kids they just in their blood. You know, you see fighters when they grow that age, they just get in there. I mean, you see they say it's genetic, man. You know, pick up where a lot of brothers. I bet you in his bloodline somewhere you'll find a fighter.
Oh, that's a fact. Moving on to this next fight show, man. Looks good. This looks like a real good fight.
This is the 11th fight of the night.
Some athletes.
Now I was able to interview Hamil. He comes out of Golden State Boxing also. And now he's got what it takes. He's got that swagger. But we'll see how he does it. This looks like an evenly matched fight. And what you got to understand is the fact that he came into this fight blind, so he doesn't know what his opponent can do. So if he's able to maneuver and he's able to capitalize, but right now he looks like he's in shape, and he's definitely got the swagger of a fighter. But we'll see who could come out on top.
The blue corner is going to be slick.
Hamil is coming out, and he's just kind of holding back.
Check hooking. Look how he's picking his shots.
He's picking his shots. He's coming out too strong. He's got to wind it down just a little bit.
He always has a lot of energy coming out early. This blue corner is taking his time. You got to be careful with this kid.
Well, they look pretty evenly matched height-wise. It looks like Davis has got the reach advantage. And Hamil is going to definitely have to land some punches. And right now they look evenly matched. They're just kind of filling each other out. But he's landed some body shots. He just landed a few good body shots. Oh, yeah. That's going to be the difference maker right there. Because Hamil has landed some of those body shots. He's mixing it up. He's mixing it up. That's going to make a big difference.
This lead hand is the difference maker. Watch blue corner's lead hand. Look at him. He's doubling it up.
Davis is going to have to find a way to keep him off of him. That's what he's going to have to do.
He throws his right hand when he needs to. Watch that lead hand. Look. Jab, uppercut. On the inside. Lead hooks. He's taking his time.
The good thing I like about Hamil is he's mixing it up.
He led with the right hand. Caught him off guard.
There he goes.
The hook.
Well, Davis is sneaking him in. He's sneaking him in. He knows he's got that advantage with the reach, and he's just kind of sneaking into punches. But you see Hamil going up top. He's mixing it up. Definitely a good fighter, but he's going to have to land more punches if he wants to win this fight. Yeah, he's going to have to land.
For Davis. He's matched tough.
See, Davis doesn't look high energy. You don't see him coming out, swinging. He's just sitting back, waiting for the opportunity, and that's the big difference. There we go right there. He's switching it up. There we go. See, Hamil he's landing those shots.
Oh, my God. He's going to stop. He might stop him.
And the most of landing those shots, Vic, is the fact that he's leaving himself open. And that's what we see.
Davis is taking too many shots.
Yeah, well, you see Hamil leaving himself open when Davis is taking the shots. When he's going in for those punches, he's got to find a way to kind of close himself in. He's leaving himself open, and that's how Davis has been able to land some of those shots.
Look at this kid. He's standing up. They got him standing up in between rounds.
Oh, man.
One of the best professionals in the game I see stand up in between rounds is by the name of Boots Ennis.
So you see him standing up.
When I see guys standing up in between rounds, they trust their legs. When they trust their legs, that means they can sit down when they want to. They can move when they want to. You know, he's in control.
We'll see what happens. I mean, Hamil Definitely seems like he's ready for the fight. He definitely looks like he's in shape. But he's got to watch that counter. When he's throwing punches, he's leaving himself open. So let's see what we can get out of these next 2 rounds.
I'm going to call it. Blue corner is going to stop red corner.
You think Davis is going to take it? I don't know, man. He's got that street mentality, man. He's not going to stop.
He's going to get
taking some shots, though.
See, he tied him up.
See, Davis is playing his cards right. I mean, that's what we see. He's playing his cards right.
Davis is good, and he's in shape, but he's taking too many shots. He's taking too many clean shots. But he's breathing in the clinch. He could prove me wrong.
If Emil is able to win this fight by just the fact that he's able to land, he's not landing a lot of power shots.
Davis is making a miss now.
See, they're tying up. That looks too sloppy. Even when you tie it up like that, sometimes you got to roll your opponent down by hitting him with the body. So that just shows that there's just a lot of, you got to be coached to understand that when you're tied up like that. But Emil is able to land some punches, but that's how he's going to be able to win.
Davis is surprising me.
He's not throwing a lot of punches though. He's just.
But he's getting off. Davis is getting off.
He's landing it.
He's game. He's just tough.
He's got the reach. There's another one.
Look at the intensity on Davis.
The intensity is blowing up. That's what the
intensity on Davis.
Rachel has to come in. See, Emil wants to win this fight.
He wants to win this kid, man.
Yeah, he wants to win.
I apologize for saying he was going to get stopped.
Nah, he wants to win. I mean, he's got that street mentality, man.
Yeah.
But you see about a lot of stuff. Yeah. See, look at, he's not giving up. This guy's got a lot of time. Yeah. He's not backing down. Yeah, he wants to win this fight.
He has the heart of a warrior.
What you see out of Emil is you see a fighter who wants to win, and he knows he's got to get this last round. We'll see what happens this last round.
Emil bet not get tired.
He cannot get tired. He's got to come with that same energy. If he wants, he's got to win this last round. That's the big difference maker.
I don't see him go. He can't go toe to toe with Davis. Davis is a killer.
He's just got the reach. I mean, the guy he's taking a punch. He just looks like he's in control. But Emil's got the energy. I mean, he's got the ball in him. He's just got to come and keep giving it to him. This fight is not going to be won by it's going to be won by the judges. Who's landing the punches? Yeah. That's what we got to see out of each fighter.
Emil's more technical. He's landing the crispier shots, but Davis is overwhelming with the aggression and the pressure. If Emil crumbles under the pressure, he can lose this fight.
Davis just looks a little bit more experienced. He just looks a little bit more relaxed. Emil wants to win, and that's the difference that we see right now. So he's going to find a way to win this fight.
Ref calling time because it's getting chippy in there.
But he's got to calm these guys down. I mean, I'm telling you, the guy is anxious. He's anxious to win.
It's a fight, ref. It's a fight. We gotta fight. We gotta fight.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we gotta fight. They're going toe to toe now. Yeah, he's coming out of.
I think Coach Rocky called this.
Yeah.
Is this the fight Coach Rocky called?
This is the fight.
Man.
Yeah, you see Emil coming at him. He's coming full force. But like you said, Davis is he just got too much confidence. But Emil wants to win this fight.
Davis is breathing good in his nose.
He's landing those little bitty shots. They're not powerful. But you just see the heart of a lion out of Emil. Yeah, this is definitely.
Ref, do your job, ref.
Yeah, he's got to keep him off of him. That's the difference maker right there. You see he's coming stronger. Yeah. He's got that energy, man. He's got the heart of a lion right now. He's got the endurance too.
That's on the inside.
This is the
Emil got it on the inside work.
But you see the fact that he's still high energy. It's the third round. He's definitely in shape. He wants to win this fight. That's the thing that Davis is going to have to look out for. Is this kid Emil may sneak in a victory here? See, Davis he's been doing the sloppy holding, and that's what you don't want to see. But Emil's been able to land punches and on top of that. But Davis just looks too strong. He just looks too strong.
He's strong.
He's strong and tough. He got to clean up his inside work. He's definitely got to clean it up. Yeah, I'm gonna go over the goal screen. Two-punch combination by Davis. This is a close fight. Davis has the energy. Well, I think Davis is a little bit more strategic. He just looks too strong. The player's got to come at him. These last rounds, his last minutes, is a freaking fight of the night. Yeah, this is a brawl. Fight of the night. That was a brawl. Yes, sir. That was a brawl. Good job, fellas. That was a brawl. Respect the Davis. Respect that kid. I don't know how. You don't got many fights, but I respect it. Hamal got plenty fights. Anytime you see a fighter come out with that much intensity and keep it the rest of the fight, that's impressive. Look, he's staggering on his way back to his corner. Yeah, I mean, he gave it everything he had. I mean, the guy, I'm telling you, he's got the heart of a lion. I mean, the guy just wouldn't sit down. Yeah, but the amount of punishment he's taking, he's not going to have a long career. Well, you got to look at what the crowd is looking for, too. The audience want to see a fight. Hamil was able to succeed at giving him a fight. Now, Davis was able to succeed at strategically keeping us relaxed, keeping us poised, and just kind of keeping control. So we'll see what the judges and what they decide here. Real good fight. Sportsmanship, hug at the end. Intense in between the rounds, but now that the fight's over, they can hug it out. Just let us see that. Yeah, Davis. They say they got a lot of belts tonight. A few Detroit fighters. Yeah, Detroit guys is turning out to be looking like some technicians. I mean, Davis just looked like he was in control of the fight the entire time. But for the Detroit guys, they're just more seasoned. They got more experience. Yeah, they came with some experienced guys. Davis gotta get his fights up. Gotta stay in the gym. Hey, good fight, man. Good fight. Yeah, he's still staggering. He's tired, man. He gave it his all. This is the kid coming out of the red corner. He's from PA. He was upstairs in the recliner. Sitting back, relaxed. Oh yeah. I was fighting tonight. Oh yeah. Say something to them.
Hey, it's the Harlem Marcos. Follow me up. Revenge tour completed.
Yes, sir. Detroit team. Well, we got Williams coming out of the red corner for this next fight. That's his name? Alan Williams with Francis Bonner. And he's coming out of the blue corner. Each fighter, I think they're coming from out of state, so we'll see. We'll see who's got the potential. And right now, it looks like this is going to be an evenly matched fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the world fight of the night. From Newcastle, Ohio, in the right corner, Alan Williams. And in the new corner from Akron, Ohio, Francis Bonner.
We're getting ready for another 3 rounds of amateur boxing. And we got Bonner out of the blue corner and Williams out of the red corner. This should be another interesting fight. Seeing the fact that Williams they both look like they're evenly matched. Look like they both got about almost the same reach. I would say Bonner's probably got a little bit more reach, and they're coming out already. You see, he ain't smiling. Yeah, they're coming out on full throttle already. I mean, this guy Bonner looks like a fighter. I mean, this is a real good fight right here. Sometimes you'll get in the ring. Tommy Condron walk past and say, watch this fight. Make sure we watch this fight. Well, they're evenly matched. I mean, he definitely matched this one up really, really good. They're both high energy. We just see Bonner land the body push there. We see Williams just take it like a champ.
Yeah, but he's setting up his combinations. Ian, he's a cool, calm, collective guy.
One thing I can say is they're just kind of waiting. There they go. Now this is a sticky time bomb, as we can see who's going to throw the most punches. And right now, Bonner looks like he wants to throw. Williams looks like he's still studying his opponent, and he's still trying to get a grasp on what this kid is going to do. And that's what happens sometimes when you come in blind.
Got guys stepping on feet.
Yeah, that's not
Orthodox versus a southpaw. They say see the battle of the front foot.
Ooh, that if he'd have landed one of those shots, I mean, you see Bonner just sitting back. Oh man, he's landing some body shots
together. Bonner putting them together.
When he's landing the body shots, these combo packages are just amazing.
Yeah, see, Bonner's game.
Williams is getting inside though. He's finding a way to get inside. But if he wants to win this fight, he's going to have to land more punches. Bonner right now is landing the most punches.
Yeah.
See, that's right hand. He snuck that one in. Snuck that in. I like the way Williams is sitting back and he's looking for the shot. He's just waiting for that opening. But Bonner, sometimes when he goes in, that's what Williams is doing. He's keeping him off of it. Right there.
Red corner, Williams.
Williams
combination.
Williams is doing a good job of keeping him off of him. And Bonner looks like he wants to go for the kill, but he does not know what Williams is going to do.
Allen got the better. He got the better rock. Look at his tempo. Look at his rhythm.
Yeah.
He has him in the rhythm. Bonner's a little stiff. Look at his arms. His muscles is tense.
But he's got the energy. That's the difference maker. He's waiting to attack. And I think that's the good thing about, see right there we go. See, Williams knows he's got him down. He's figured him out.
Bonner's not bopping. He don't got the bop.
Well, he's got to keep it up. I mean, Williams has figured him out, and that's what he's waiting for. It's like he's holding.
Bonner's holding. This is still the first round.
Yeah, it's still the first round. That
jam-packed first round.
What you see out of each fighter is you see a fighter that's waiting for the opening, playing his punches, and that's what you see out of Williams right now. Bonner is looking for that big shot, and that's what it looks like right now.
Yeah.
Looks like he's waiting for that big shot.
He's coming heavy. Look what I tell you. Allen Williams is standing up. He's standing up.
He's got the confidence.
He got the legs, man. He got the legs.
Like the legs.
Look at him. He's calm. He's breathing. He got a little pace in his breathing. He's relaxed. He's relaxed.
We were looking out of this to see who can last. Right now, each fighter is bringing the energy. You know, they're coming toe to toe. They're coming strong. I think this is going to be the battle of who can keep it up, and I think that's what we got. I think you see Bonner just kind of letting off the throttle a little bit, and we'll see who can keep it up. Here they go.
Yeah, Bonner had to weather the storm. Allen start coming on strong in the end.
I think Allen, I think he's figured him out. I think he knows what to expect now, so we might see a little bit different Allen these next two rounds.
And he's popping that jab. He's winning the range. He's winning the jab battle.
Ooh, there we go again. See, there they go. See, each fighter, they're evenly matched, so they know they got to wait. And there we go. He's taking some shots. He took a low blow there, which is not good.
That wasn't low. That was a good body shot.
You think it was a good shot?
That was a good body shot. You see Bonner ain't complaining about it. It was a real good body shot on the inside.
You see Williams, if he's able to, Bonner's still throwing more punches, and when you see a puncher like that, and he's able to, I think the determining factor is how many has he landed. I mean, he's definitely throwing more punches.
Yeah, but Allen is landing the more technical shots.
He is.
They're crispy. Real crispy.
You got to look at what the judges are looking at too. He's double jab. He's
clearing a lot of ground. Look, see, he's landing.
Oh, he's dodging. He's dipping.
Yeah, he's landing. Good move.
Look at the double jab. How he gets. He's dancing around in there.
He double jabs and he steps around Bronner.
Oh, he hit him right there. Nice body shot.
Watch his double jab.
There's another one.
And his inside work is better.
Ooh, nice some of those shots.
Aaron Williams comes back. Bronner misses.
There's another one.
That's his best shot. That
Best shot of the night.
That's his best shot. That lead right here.
Oh man, I mean we're seeing something happen here in these last few rounds. We're seeing each fighter just come alive and at a different level.
This is what you pay to see.
This is what you pay to see.
This is what you pay to see.
Williams is gonna have to find a way to keep landing punches. Bronner is doing an excellent job of keeping him back, keeping him on his toes, and keeping him thinking.
Yeah, Bronner's in shape, man.
He's definitely in shape. But the determining factor is if he can last this last round. Because right now Williams is tearing it up. Oh, look at him. He's landing some of those shots. We're seeing spit
Nice.
flying all over the ring.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a heavy shot. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Fans are getting their money's worth right here.
This is a physical fight. Ooh, he's hitting the Wolfton got his glasses knocked. The goggles is drooped off his head. Yeah, this is man, what a good one. The moment I mention the word physical, you see him hit the ref. I mean, this is a physical fight.
Stay tight.
Oh man, he's got it.
Man, they dancing. Oh my God, this is beautiful.
Bronner looks like a strong fighter. He just looks like a strong fighter. They both look really, really strong. But Bronner looks like somebody that you'd be afraid of just by looking at him when he gets into the ring. He's chiseled. He's chiseled.
Chiseled. Bronner works hard. You can see he got that grit. He got that grind. Looks like he's from Cleveland.
Yeah, he's definitely.
I'm willing to bet he's from EC. I'm willing to bet he's from East Cleveland. He gives me East Cleveland vibes.
Tough. You think so?
Nose to the stone type of guy.
Yeah, he's definitely got that stone wall.
Yeah. Ian Williams, he has that finesse and he got that focus. He's disciplined.
These are two good fighters, man. I feel bad for the judges when they got to call this fight. This is going to be a tough fight to call.
Oh, yeah. Look at Bronner's coach, got the golden glove. He got an iced out golden glove around his neck.
Yeah, these guys come fully equipped from Cleveland.
Yeah, it's Cleveland, man. Cleveland in the house. Shout out to Bronner and the Cleveland boys. But Ian Williams in Pennsylvania came ready in the pain.
He came ready.
Yeah, this Ian Williams kid, he has a bright future. Bronner does too, man. These two seasoned guys. The ref trying to make sure he don't get hit this round.
Yeah. I told you, you can get hit, man. When you get hit like that, it takes a lot out of you. Here we go, last round of boxing.
Come on, pumping that jab. Bronner come out, letting them fly. Nice body shot. Bronner going high and low. Set it up so nice. I like Bronner. I like this kid. I like Bronner a lot. I like both of these.
Just looks strong, man. I mean, the guy looks like a strong fighter.
He reminds me of Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Reminds me of Terrence Crawford.
Got that same style. The presence. Oh, he just covered too strong.
He's eating some shots too.
Yeah, this is almost like
just letting him have it.
This is like an old school fight.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
That body head combination is one of the best I've seen tonight. And he's making Ian miss.
Yeah.
He's missing a lot. Oh my God!
This is like a
Bronner's winning this fight, winning this third round by a landslide.
This is like
his best round.
Yeah, this is like an Ali Frazier fight at amateur level.
Oh, they're going at it. Weeze.
Yeah, they're going at it.
Whoever Bronner's coach is, with that iced out golden glove told him to bring that body head combination this round, and he's bringing it. He's great, and it's looking real defined. It's going to win him the fight.
I believe that. Right now, we look like I said.
Ian looks a little lost. He hasn't landed nothing crispy this round. He's eating punches.
Yeah, Bronner's sneaking him in.
Come on, Ian.
He's sneaking him in right there. Big difference. Yeah. This last round.
Oh, wow. He got out of the clinch.
He brought down in the room.
Bronner don't got this fight won.
Bronner is huffing and puffing. His hands is low. Who's going to win the last 30 seconds of the fight? Well, overall, we've seen a man definitely more punches, very good punches. Ian putting them together. Bronner still letting him go. Yeah, Williams getting the best. He's making them miss.
Williams is definitely buying his time down.
Bronner.
Yeah, Williams is buying. Oh, wow. We just see him man sloppy. Ian looking crispy.
Bronner looking sloppy. Looking crispy.
Oh, wow.
Come on.
Wow, Williams is burning alive here.
Yeah, I hate to be a judge on this one. Bronner's got him pinned on the ropes. Come on. Bronner's getting his hands, letting his hands go. Ian's missing.
Yeah, we're seeing something here. We're definitely seeing something.
Who wants the last 10 seconds is going to win the fight?
Oh, man. He's got that eye on the top of Williams.
Last 3 seconds.
Come on, let's see what he can do. There it is. They're going at it. They're really going to fight. The fight's been over. I don't know. That was one of the craziest endings of a fight I've seen. It's been over. Yeah. I forgot his mouthpiece knocked out, but he's still smiling. That was a great fight. Great fight. Yeah, that was a good fight.
Man, listen, do y'all got pictures of this? Who's recording this? I want to dub this tape.
That was definitely an excellent fight.
That was something to see.
Definitely a good fight. We were able to see the wow. Yeah, that was definitely all out broad.
Wow. Man.
Yeah.
I heard the 10-second bell, 30 seconds still coming. Listen, whoever was the bell guy was too busy watching that action because he missed it. He missed this 10-second bell. That was beautiful.
That was a beautiful.
I get out of draw.
It's like I said, it's going to be tough for the judges to figure that one out. I mean, especially when you got two almost even match fighters. They're going at it with that much strength.
Wow.
Definitely a big difference.
That was my favorite fight. That was Friday night.
I believe so, especially when you get down to the
that's some acting. Gotta clap it up for those guys. Gotta clap it up for acting. Beautiful.
Good job. Good fight.
Fight of the night. Every fight that comes on is the fight of the night. They just keep getting better and better.
Definitely a lot of, like you said, Tommy picked his card right. He got a lot of evenly matched fighters.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Beautiful work, man.
Good over there.
Real beautiful.
Great fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, for November 29, 529, Georgetown Sunday Boxing Team present the Boy in the Ball. Fight start at 2 p.m. This is in the Silver Park Mall, November 29. November 21. La pelea de la unidad, la rumba, el gol. La pelea comienza a la boca de la boca en el Southern Park Mall. Una producción de Georgetown Sunday Boxing Team Productions. And remember, after the fights, we're going to have live music in charge of the Queen Bees.
We got the last fight of the night.
Last fight of the night, and
This is Drew Mercer. Drew Mercer takes the illest beating you'll ever see.
oh, you think so? McKee?
I know so. I didn't see this
so.
kid. Yeah, everybody hates him.
He's out of the red corner. I think I've seen him
Lot of energy.
A lot of
He's gonna have
energy.
no quit. He's gonna take everything you got for him. He's gonna keep coming.
You think McKee got what it takes to match his level of energy? I mean, have you seen McKee in the ring at all?
Nope, but I see he's with the Pennsylvania guys at Allen Williams, who just put on a great performance.
Okay.
So they're from the same area. So if he's in there with Allen Williams, he better have something.
We'll see.
Mercer's coming.
We'll see what happens here.
Mercer's gonna throw maybe out of 3 rounds. He's probably gonna throw about 250 punches.
I believe it. I think if I'm not mistaken, when you see a fighter come out throwing that many punches, it just depends on how many lands. But
Right.
McKee is going to have to be able to keep him off of him if he's going to throw that many punches. I think that's a deciding factor.
Yeah, because Mercer a German. Mercer's ready. See what James McKee You want a hug? Mercer want a hug. He's different. Mercer is different.
He's got that Viking look in his eye. We'll see what happens. All right, here
That's
comes
too
McKee.
much.
Yeah, they hit a lot of love.
Come on, man. It's the last fight of the night.
You see McKee coming in. Like you said, Mercer was
Nice
coming at
move,
him.
McKee.
Mercer just coming at him. I mean, he just got that.
McKee got it. Yeah, McKee got a nice little 1-2.
Well, he's got the
sight, he got the vision. He's turning. He's popping the jab.
You know, you see some fighters use that strategy where they'll just keep coming at the fighter the whole night just to try to keep him off of him. But he's landing punches right now. McKee's going to have to keep him from landing the punches. But Mercy's got a good strategy just by coming in like that. And you got to see what McKee is going to be able to do. McKee looks much more experienced, much more footwork. But Mercer looks like he's just got that strong attitude. He might not be brought down, but we're going to see how many punches McKee can land. That's the key.
Somebody mouthpiece got knocked off the room.
Already, I mean, we're seeing stuff flying around in there. His mouthpiece got knocked out. I mean, that's what you see.
Is it?
I believe it's McKee's mouthpiece. He's going to have to wash it off. He probably going to need to break. I mean, definitely going to use this time to take a little breather. Because Mercer's.
I don't think he needs it.
You don't think he needs it, huh?
I don't think he needs it.
Well, he's able to come at him with some nice shots. I mean, that's the thing what we're seeing is, he's able to come at him with some nice shots.
So McKee needs to throw the uppercut. Mercer's right there in the middle for you.
You see each fighter just kind of playing their cards right, sitting back, waiting for the open shot. When we first started out, we saw McKee coming in strong. Now he's just kind of sitting back.
He not putting no gluteus maximus in none of his shots though.
Well, he doesn't have the reach. I mean, McKee's definitely got the reach. He's got the height.
I'm talking about McKee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if he turned them hips into them shots, they'll be something.
That's how he's going to win this fight. He just has the advantage. He has the upper hand. But Mercer's going to have to find a way to land some punches because right now McKee's got the advantage.
Oh, man. Mercer's just walking straight through his shots.
Yeah, you see McKee just kind of just sitting back and just pounding away. Well, that's what's going to win him this fight. He's got to give him some movement. You hear his corner saying he's got to give him some movement.
Mercer's not going to stop, though. Mercer's a rock'em sock'em. McKee got a little bit more technique, but it's getting sloppy because he's fighting Mercer's fight. If you take a step back and put the jab there and come back with a straight right down the pipe.
I think McKee knows he's got the advantage, so he's just kind of sit back, and that's the difference that we probably see out of this fight. Is he just kind of sit back, and he knows he has the advantage, but Mercer's got to find a way to win this fight, because right now he's just taking too many shots. I mean, look at him. McKee's just putting on a roundhouse there.
He don't like that pressure.
He doesn't like it at all.
He does not like that pressure. It takes a different type of fighter to know that a guy's about to put his head on your chest every round and come back out like not.
I don't know if I would be able to just handle, just a guy just kind of leaning on me the whole fight,
Look at Mercer.
I mean, this guy's confident, man. He's a strong guy.
And look what he's doing.
I mean, he sleeps in his cave, He probably sleeps in his cave.
And he's standing up in between lines.
Yeah, he's a caveman.
Look at him.
Yeah, he's definitely a manly man,
You have to hit him in the head with a lug.
Yeah. That's what
remember the old lug dudes? Hit him in the head with a lug.
Well, we see McKee, he's just kind of poised, just relaxed. But Mercer's just kind of sitting over there. He's still standing up. He's probably going to be landing. He's probably just going to last the whole way this whole fight. Let's see what happens here.
A lot of glove touching.
Yeah, a lot of glove touching. I mean, look at him. Man. He's going to have to throw some punches. Look, he's got to throw some punches.
Look at Mercer just letting him go. Look, you don't really think a lot.
Well, he's slipping in. That's when it looks interesting. How he's slipping in.
He's letting him go, man.
Slip it in, man.
No matter what he's getting hit with, he's going to let his hands go. Sometimes it wins the fights when guys let you stand right
Every mouthpiece.
McKee's mouthpiece keep coming out.
Yeah, referee's going to have to keep control of this fight. This is a sloppy fight, man.
McKee might be spitting out the mouthpiece.
But you don't see too much technique out of the red quarter. You just see a lot of just bullying, man. He's just kind of bullying his country.
Look at him.
He's all he knows. He's an energizer bully, man.
Nose to the stone. I had an old boss. He used to tell you, you gotta keep your nose to the stone.
Well, that's what he's doing.
That's Mercer. Mercer smothers your punches.
He's soaking them in. He just takes it, man.
McKee is a mid-range fighter.
Mid-range fighter. He's sitting back.
He's letting Mercer put his head on his chest. Look.
The craziest part is Mercer's landing some of those punches.
Yeah, he's landing a lot of
bounding his way on the inside. He's just pounding away at his body. It's like he's chopping down a tree.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at him. He knows he's a little guy, so he knows he has to cheat his punches in. And he's just kind of pounding away, and he's going to get the punch. I guarantee it.
McKee wants to hold. McKee's tired. Mercer's going to do another round.
I mean, this is a good strategy. Just come in, put your hand down, and just kind of pound away at that tree. Look at him. He's just pounding away. Sitting back and just buying his time. And McKee's they're just kind of rolling away.
See those body shots? Mercer's sneaking body shots in there. McKee's gassing.
He's tired. I mean, this is a good plan by Mercer. Just go in and just kind of roll away, see what you can come up with.
It's like a tough man fighter.
It is.
Mercer's a tough man champion.
I mean, you don't see nobody backing down. The whole fight, they've been leading on each other, just kind of popping away.
I can't believe McKee has fell victim to this.
Well,
he got skill. McKee has skill.
He has skill, but he's bleeding.
Look at his trainer. He's throwing his water bottle in there like he's not listening.
He's bleeding. His mouthpiece is falling out.
This is not his game.
Mercer is just pounding away like Pac-Man. I mean, he's back, and just pounding away, and that's how he's going to chop down the tree.
Mercer's eating.
He's eating. They're going at it. I mean, here we go again. Now McKee's going to have to, I think what he's doing is he's going down to Mercer's level.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to see if that can work for him.
He have his advantages.
He has the advantage with the jab if he could just back up and just pound away. But the thing about it is Mercer's landing a lot of those punches.
And he's blocking some and dodging. It's giving Mercer a chance.
I'm seeing a lot happen here.
It's crazy. Mercer standing on his toes.
This guy's just, I mean, he's a manly man, man. This is what we want to see out of this generation, bro.
I gotta get a picture of this guy.
I mean, he's just standing there. But that's his willpower. You know, he's willing himself to a victory today. McKee looks tired, man. Mercer's still standing. This is a different kind of fight. Well, look at him go.
He looks serious.
The whole fight, the guys just kept the same look on his face, same boxing strategy. He hasn't moved nothing, no combos, just the same rolling away, chopping down the tree. I believe I saw a fight like this. Malachi's last fight was probably similar. I believe he was fighting Jake, and we saw the same thing last fight. It was that Fight to Unite. Okay, so you see McKee switching it up a little bit. He's keeping him off of him. I think he knows that's what's going to wear him down.
Nah, see, he's spinning him. He's not letting his hands go.
He just hit him with a nice uppercut there. I mean, they're just kind of just brawling. This is just like they've been hugging all night. I mean, look at them just hitting each other, landing as many punches, and they're just going to wear each other out.
It's crazy.
It is a crazy fight. I mean, they're just this is totally a different type of boxing here. There's just no technique. It's just all punches thrown.
Yeah, this is one of those fights you gotta watch and fast forward.
Yeah, you do, because they're hitting in slow motion. They're hitting in slow motion.
You're on TV, buddy. 6, 7. These kids these days in the social media.
Yeah, this is an interesting fight. This is the last round of boxing, and we just kind of see Mercer just, all he's been doing the entire night is just punching and punching. And now we see McKee just keeping the same level of intensity, just making sure that he's landing some of those punches. This is going to be a hard one to judge because there's not a lot of technique. It's just a lot of pop punches being thrown. That's what we've seen. We've seen no technique, just all punches. Mercer still throwing the same. He's kept the same level of punches the entire fight. This is going to be a tough one to judge. Oh, McKee just let him. But both of them must look really, really tired with the ring. This is almost like a welcome soccer match. You know, you just don't know who's going to.
Just beating the hell out of him.
They just got time to take a breath and just go hugging each other and just taking some shots. Look at McKee. He's just kind of keeping him out, pounding away. See, Mercer's a manly man. Yeah. See, you think you'd see some more punches out of McKee when he's got him. He's kind of just look at him. He just got an opportunity right there. He's just keeping himself wide open.
10 seconds.
This is it.
He started throwing more punches for the last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
He wants it. He fought the wrong game plan, though.
But that'll do it. It's in the hands of the judges. Go. Let's see who wins.
He still can't keep his mouth. It's the hardest fight he ever fought.
The good thing about that fight is they lasted. You know, they just took a beating. Each fighter was punching each other, soaking in those punches. We'll see who won the fight.
Mercer deserves that fight.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, Red Corner deserves that fight.
We're going to see. I want to thank Arthur Rinaldi for sponsoring the show, putting on the show.
We want to thank our sponsors, Ice Stores, Energies, Real Estate, in 5 Channel 12 and Internet.
Tough fight to judge. Tough fight to watch. Real tough fight to watch. We made it through. We made it through. We saw a lot of good fights.
So we got the decision in the blue corner from Pennsylvania, James Martin.
That'll do it for us tonight, Vic. That'll do it for us tonight. I got my man Vic Tony. I'm Brian West. We're going to be signing out. I want to thank Arthur Rinaldi for sponsoring the show. Good show here in Boardman, Youngstown, Ohio. Any last words you want to make after we close out, Vic?
It's a nice event, man. Nice night out of boxing for the city of Youngstown. Staying positive, staying out of trouble, staying off the streets, keeping discipline, keeping the fight show alive. Just always let us see some good fights coming out of the city of Youngstown. Keeping these kids off the streets, keeping them focused.
We'll be back I think next fight in Youngstown is Fight to Unite. So that'll do it for us tonight. We're signing off. Thanks a lot, Vic.
7 Park Mall, when they say November 29th,
I think it's November 28th or 29th. I think it's the 28th.
Thanksgiving weekend, 7 Park Mall.
Well, we're out of here. We're going to sign off. And once again, thank you guys for coming in and sitting down for the show. We'll be right back in a few weeks to see another fight here in Youngstown, Ohio.